Hi all. Yeah, I know it's been a while, but as I've said before, silly season is one of my favourites when it comes to F1. You know, who proves to be right, and the rumour predictions, and who will get it completely wrong. To start with, Williams teased with a driver signing announcement to come in the wake of Oscar Piastri and Alpine signing confusion. It has since been announced that Alex Albon has signed a multi-year contract with Williams, so we know he's going to be staying with them. We also know Fernando Alonso is off to Aston Martin next year, with much to the surprise of Alpine's Otmar Safnauer, who only found out via social media, apparently, that Alonso would be leaving the team next year. Alpine then announced that their reserve test driver Oscar Piastri would be replacing Alonso next year at Alpine. This came as a complete surprise to Piastri, who has since said he has not signed a contract with Alpine and will be driving elsewhere in Formula One next year. Now, I suspect he signed with McLaren. So what does this mean for the rest of the year? And who goes where? Well, according to Marcus Ericsson, McLaren have both Lando Norris and Daniel Ricciardo signed up for next year. But Ericsson believes the Australian will be sensationally replaced by Alpine reserve driver Oscar Piastri. Well, we do know now that obviously Daniel Ricciardo has been released from his contract with McLaren, but at the time of me putting this video together, that hadn't been announced. So 2022 is the end of of Ricciardo's drive for McLaren. So it looks like to me like Oscar Piastri will be announced soon. That would, according to Marcus Ericsson still, that would then spark a huge shift in the driver lineup throughout the grid, with Ricciardo tipped to join Kevin Magnussen at Haas. Mick Schumacher would then hypothetically find a seat alongside Yuki Tsunoda at AlphaTauri, with Pierre Gasly eventually taking Alonso's seat at Alpine. Nicholas Latifi then looks set to miss out on a seat in F1 altogether, with Nick De Vries tipped to drive alongside Albon. Further to this, McLaren are expected to buy out Ricciardo from his contract, which expires at the end of 2023, which will see him leave the team at the end of this year. So Ricciardo to AlphaTauri, or maybe even return to Alpine, who knows? But as usual, silly season is doing overtime this year. And this is what I love about it. But saying that, we can expect now, with the summer break over, we can expect to see a few more driver announcements coming our way, probably in the next week or two. The other things to watch are there's supposed to be a big announcement by Audi, either during the Belgium Grand Prix weekend or just afterwards, and also I forgot the last one. Spa remaining on the calendar. This is their last contracted race, and it has been said that Spa will not be on next year's calendar. I hope they're not. I hope that's wrong, because it is a classic track. You can't have Formula One without tracks like this. It's no good, all these purpose-built tracks and just for new locations and stuff like that. We need to keep a certain amount of tracks on the calendar, because it just adds to the whole excitement, in my opinion. They're proper tracks, and we desperately need to try and keep some of them. But sorry it's so late with the video. I've had so much to do. But like I said, just to recap, it looks like Daniel Ricciardo will be off, potentially to Haas, but he's not ruled out a return to Alpine. Whether they're still upset with the way he left the last time, I don't know. But the Audi announcement, I believe, has been linked with Sauber. So a potential 75% buyout there, maybe. I don't know. These next few weeks are going to be quite interesting to see what happens. But apart from that, I really hope you all enjoy the Belgian Grand Prix this weekend, which obviously kicks off with free practice 1 and 2 tomorrow. I'm definitely looking forward to that one. But thanks for bearing with me. Sorry I took so long to find time to upload this. But stick with me. I will be uploading as much as I can, as soon as possible. If you like what you hear, or if you've got any suggestions for me, please, by all means, comment, message me, or whatever. Like, subscribe, and share as usual. And I'll see you again next time. Thanks, guys.